happens again.
I was saying.
Hey, we're back with this UK. Come close, guys. It's a very small. You know, we're a very tight family here. So now we have another friend of yours.
Yeah.
And this is Christian.
Hello.
Yes, and Christian is very civilized. He's easy to understand. Christian PaRiS. So PaRiS, FReNChY, you know, there's a theme going on here.
Yeah.
But Christian, you are an author, and this is the book, and it kind of fits in the category of what we were talking about at the beginning of Bobby Pinn and the Rock Junket.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Because doesn't this tell me what the book's about?
Well, the book's about my nightclub from
There you go.
which I started in 1983. FReNChY was a regular, could be seen there most nights, and it went on for 10 years. Many adventures were had, lots of stories, all of which are in the book.
Yeah, can you tell like one juicy story?
Oh, blimey. It's not just about the book, it's also, it's not just about the club, it also goes on about the magical mystery trips, which were special events that we put on, the film festivals, the records that we released.
Like what? Like what? Like
Doctor and the Medics went to #1.
Wow.
The Doctor, Clive Jackson, he was the main DJ at the club, and completely out of the blue, we had a hit single in 1986, got to #1, stayed there for 3 weeks, kept Wham off the top, and he was the DJ.
Kept Wham off the top?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
It was great.
Oh, I told him he was going to be in the top 10, and he didn't believe me.
Wait, what song was it?
Well, it was a cover version of Norman Greenbaum's Spirit in the Sky.
Okay, I remember that.
So, yeah.
So tell me, how long did it take to write the book? A pretty smart way to catch a lobster.
That was the title of the. We did an album live at Alice in Wonderland. And that was the album of it. Pretty smart.
Now, did you fall down the well?
The book took me about a year to write, but about 2 years, another 2 years after that to perfect really and check all my stories, because I forgot so much. You know, I mean, it was crazy times, and you kind of delude yourself. You think that somebody's alive when they're not, and so I had to check a lot of detail.
Ah, like, can you give an example?
Well, I never knew that Jeffrey Lee Pierce from the Gun Club,
Right.
and I didn't know that he'd died, and I sort of told this story about him, and I thought, well, I better just check, and it just led on from there. So many people that you just thought were still around, and unfortunately,
Wow, there are
more
the
angels.
Yeah, the angels in the
more
room.
angels.
Yeah, well, do you believe in that? Do you believe that they helped you write the book?
Oh, of course.
I do. Do you believe in stuff like that?
I think their spirits help. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I definitely.
I mean, this club was like different from many. You know, I mean, people often talk about the Batcave and places like that, or the Roxy or the Vortex. Alice in Wonderland was better than any of those.
Really?
Yeah, it was.
Was the White Rabbit there?
Time, you know.
Was the White Rabbit running around ever?
Yeah, White Rabbits and
Plenty of Mad Hatters.
plenty of
Mad Hatters,
Hatters,
yeah. Did they spike the punch?
Oh no, absolutely, definitely not. No drugs allowed.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. Wait a minute.
My mother-in-law's watching the show.
Oh.
No, we never took drugs there. Never. It was written on the wall.
What?
Anybody caught in possession of drugs would be thrown out.
Drugs were different back then. Wasn't it a different time?
We don't know. We didn't take it.
Absolutely no way.
No way. So where was Alice in Wonderland exactly?
It was in Soho.
Do you remember the
Bushes.
address?
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course I do. I was there every Monday night for 10 years. 69 Dean Street.
69.
69,
FReNChY.
yeah.
Did you?
But
did
it's
you
also
plan that?
it's really on Meurd Street. It's not on the
Yeah,
street.
the entrance is on Meurd Street, but the official
It's number
address.
1 Meurd Street.
Well, no, the official address was 69 Dean
Was
Street.
it?
Yeah, absolutely. I made sure it's
Oh,
definitely
right.
69 Dean Street.
It was the same place where the second Batcave Club, no, the third Batcave Club was.
Okay.
Gossip. It's a well-known place. It's where Billy's was during the punk days as well.
It's a hotel now.
Yeah.
I stayed there recently.
What hotel is it?
Used to be-
Soho House. Soho House
Okay.
Hotel.
It used to be a brothel, wasn't it, next to it? And then they shut the brothel and did a restaurant, and they did the hotel.
But you know what? When I was doing research for the book, and I googled 69 Dean Street, and I found out that it was the birthplace of Nell Gwyn, who was like the
Was it?
yeah. She was the.
Well, she was born in a brothel.
No.
The old place used to be a brothel.
It wasn't a brothel then. She was the mistress of what's his face, Charles I, and that was her house was at the spot of 69 Dean Street.
Before.
Oh yeah, gosh, yeah.
Like
100
ages and ages.
Yeah, like 300-400 years. Before.
Wow.
And then-
That's what I love about England, though. Like, you can talk about buildings like 300 years before, you know, like, we're such a young America, you know.
You got no story.
Different. Well, there was stuff going on, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
but we don't really have it on record.
Well, no, because American Indians they just moved around in teepee, didn't they? So
Yeah.
they didn't leave much.
Exactly.
To see.
I know. So back to her.
Yeah, so and then the club became, when they built the building there, which is like a huge sort of 4-story, very prominent building, and it turned into the Gargoyle Club in the 1920s, where people like Noel Coward,
Okay.
Tallulah Bankhurst, or Tallulah Bankhead, whatever.
Yeah, Bankhead.
Bankhead used to hang out, and they had like paintings of Matisse, and it was a very special.
Club,
Swanky.
what they call the Hellfire Club was placed there as
Yeah,
well.
Hellfire Club, where all sorts of the sort of 1920s kind of reprobates used
Right,
to
Art
hang out,
Deco.
so- Yeah, I guess so. So it was just always meant to be a place where.
And then
Star
it turned
Wars,
into
all
Alice
that.
in Wonderland. When did it turn into Alice in Wonderland?
October 1983.
It's been various clubs before that. It was Gossips. It was Billy's during the punk days, and on the Tuesdays it still is, or was until it was made into a hotel. It was Gaz's rocking.
That's
And Gaz is the son of John Mell, you know, the blues guitar player. You know?
John Mayer?
John Mell.
Male.
John Mel?
Male.
Male? I can't understand you, Frenchie.
Oh, bloody
I need a
hell.
translator. Will you? Yeah, Christian.
John Mayer is John Mayer. I mean,
John Mayle?
and the blues breaker. Everybody knows them.
It's true. So, Christian, this is really amazing. So, Alice in Wonderland was only on Monday nights?
It was just on Monday night.
So, every night there was a different name of the club?
There were different clubs within
Yeah.
the club. So Monday night was my night, which was like sort of 1960s psychedelic, mixed with punk and goth.
And no drugs.
And absolutely no drugs.
No drugs allowed.
Absolutely, definitely not.
No,
No
definitely
way.
not.
Tuesday night was like a rock night. Wednesday night was comedy. Thursday night was
No,
Gaz's.
Tuesday
the
night
name-
was Gaz's night.
Thursday night was Gaz's.
No, Tuesday night.
Thursday night was Gaz's. Don't argue with me. I know this.
No,
Thursday night
because
was
when I
Gaz's.
Billy's, yeah, Tuesday night on the night
Tuesday
after.
night was like Pipeline or Gutter.
Oh, it's a reggae night.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
no. Tuesday night was like rock and roll, sort of Johnny Thunders.
Trash rock.
Pipeline, Gutter,
Yeah.
Butts and Spikes, and what have you. So, and
Yeah,
clubs would just
yeah,
be like
yeah.
coming and going and
Yeah.
closing down, and the heavyweights lasted. We were a heavyweight.
Wow. So,
we
how
lasted
many years did it last?
10 years.
10 years.
Yeah.
So, from 83 to 93?
Yeah,
And you were there every Monday night.
every Monday night.
Wow.
But we used to take the club to other places as well. We did. You're New York, yeah?
Yeah.
Danceteria, is that still going?
No, it's not.
Is it not?
No, it
Oh,
hasn't been
right.
going for quite a while.
Okay.
So
well,
you used
we
to go
did,
to
yeah,
Danceteria?
yeah, we did 2 shows there. One in 1985, I guess, and maybe one in 1986, or maybe 2 in I can't remember. Whatever, sometime around that sort of time.
Wow.
and we took the club to around Europe, to Japan,
Wow.
Los Angeles.
So the club went on tour.
Yeah.
How do you,
They had film nights as well on Saturday at the Scala in London.
so how do people get the book, and like where can they find it?
Well, they can get it from our website, but to be honest, best place to get it is Amazon.
Yeah.
It's postage free. I have to charge postage.
Oh, so if you get it from Amazon, they can just get it.
Yeah, I don't know how they manage that.
So do you have a skeleton in your closet for me?
Do you know what? I've been thinking about that, and the
Thank
answer
you.
is no.
Oh, come on.
No,
Come
absolutely, definitely not.
What about when you were a little kid? Did you ever like poke someone or like, you know, take somebody's candy or, you know?
No. I ran across the road once without looking.
You did?
I did.
And what happened? Did you get scolded for that?
I did, by my au pair, yeah.
By your au pair?
Yeah, we had au pairs.
Oh my, he's a fancy one. So
No,
do you make a
I
problem?
really had also.
Really?
Yeah.
You had one?
Yeah.
Where? Here, would you like to pick a...
Does that count then?
It doesn't, but you know what? You're from England.
Feel sorry for me. Right, okay, I've got an
No,
orange
I
one.
don't feel sorry for you. What'd you get?
An orange one.
Oh, look at that. Who is he? These are what we're giving
Carrot.
out. We're
Carrot.
giving out. Oh, it is a carrot.
Oh,
FReNChY,
no.
you're so smart.
I
You
hate
really
carrots.
are.
Yeah, I
You
know.
hate carrots?
Yeah, I'm allergic to them.
It's not a real carrot.
Well, no, otherwise I'd be like,
What happens
ill.
if you eat a
Oh, you
carrot?
don't want to know. Not,
And it's
not
true,
on
I
that
can
TV.
actually believe if one person says to me, I've got no skeleton in my
It's him.
It's him, because he was always a very kind of sensitive, kind type of soul. You know?
Aww.
Oh, thank
So
you.
do you have any last shout outs? What is your website? How do people find you if they want more information on Alice in Wonderland? And 1 second, are you an Alice in Wonderland expert? Did you ever read that book?
Well, yeah.
I would hope so.
I read the book and I saw the film and I've seen the remake. Because actually,
Now,
Alice
if you were a character in Alice in Wonderland, who would you be?
Alice.
Really?
Yeah.
I could just
definitely.
see you in that little dress.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh my! You need a big size though. You're tall.
Yeah, well, you know.
You like puffy sleeves? I love puffy sleeves.
Absolutely.
People always tell me I would be the queen.
Which one? Wasn't there two?
The Queen of Hearts.
Right. Wasn't there two queens? I can't remember.
I don't know, but I've been told.
I think they are.
that she- Who's the other queen?
FReNChY.
Off with her head! FReNChY's the other
Will you
queen.
frigging stop it?
Who would you be,
That's
FReNChY?
it, you have a band.
I'll tell you what, it's interesting you say that because after writing this book, the response has been absolutely fantastic. Loads
Good.
of people have like emailed me, Facebooked me, and sent me loads of messages, and absolutely loved the book and want more. So I'm writing a poem,
Good for you.
which is basically what everyone else remembers. So like people like FReNChY and all the club.
FReNChY
people
doesn't
with-
remember
No,
anything.
yeah, but you can make it up. And bands that played there, because we had loads of sort of well-known bands that used to play there, like Cult and Jesus and Mary Chain,
Okay.
Damn, The Mission, Jane County from New York as well.
Yes.
She played, he.
Yeah, well,
Whatever,
Wayne was it Wayne
no,
County
she
then?
was Jane.
Jane?
She was Jane.
She was playing backing track with a backing track. You know.
Oh, she's
And so
she's still going.
And the follow-up is called Off With Your Heads. Or, no, sorry, Off With Their Heads.
Off with their heads. I
So,
like it. Perfect.
It all
It's a
fits
great
in
book.
with
I
the
like
Queen
it.
and everything.
Yeah, exactly. And it is the Jubilee.
I mean, I've read it. I read it in about 2 or 3 hours.
Well, I
I've
take the
read it
plane
and
back,
I
and
just-
I'll read it on the
Let's
plane.
read.
Well, thank you so much, Christian PaRiS and FReNChY.
Great book.
Oui.
Oui.
You're Paris, right?
Yeah, but
You
I
speak
ain't
French?
French. I do a little bit, yeah.
Oui?
Yeah, a little bit.
Nice.
Un peu.
Un petit peu.
Un petit peu.
Ouais. All right. Well, thank you so much.
Okay,
We will
thank
be
you
back.
for inviting me on your show.
Oh well, thank
Okay.
FReNChY for.
Thank you, French.
Thank you. It's so polite in England. Yes. All right. We'll be back.